voice noting back and forth. And
oh my God, somebody told him I'm rich.
Jen, we've already had one of it. Let's do this here, let's do it. And when that's done, that's all I need to do. When that's done, that's all I need to do.
The thing is, Tim, shows guilt when she watched my live and Claire stated everything, the laws that she had broken, her and Kay. She then deleted the next morning. She had deleted all the posts. She had
bring her in.
Her account.
Yeah, bring her in now. Guys, go and contact Lizzie. We'll get some other people in the box. Go contact Lizzie, because when I spoke to Lizzie and she says, yes, I was flirting with you as well, I'm done with this, because this other thing was made up and they know that, and they've done a public apology. Awful behaviour. And guys, if you want to come in this live, if you want to come out of that live into this live,
that's all we said.
Who wants to come, guys? And anyone we know, I'm not having anyone we don't know with their ranting.
It would be nice to get Claire in.
I know, but she's not in my life. I can't see her.
I can talk nice and calm, guys, but they were going in on me. What was the point in someone that's not involved in the story being in the box? I'm not letting them talk so they can talk a lot of bullshit. You're doing this, you're doing that. Guys, when you subscribe, you get Discord. I don't invite people to private apps. I'm terrible. Let me tell you something. I'm terrible.
Snapchat.
Guys, aren't I, guys?
Yes.
I'm terrible at messaging. This is why I do voice notes. I hardly ever send voice notes. I'm terrible at it.
Voice notes are disgusting.
I hardly ever message people. I don't like message people.
That's because you can't spell.
Some people I like that I flirt with. Lizzie and Jen, I thought we had a little thing. Genuinely, I thought we had a thing. Lizzie and Jen, there was loads of flirting. Jen admitted it. Now we just need Lizzie. I don't talk to all women like that. It's utter garbage. I'm allowed to flirt. I'm single. I thought we had a thing going. And if Lizzie comes in, she can come in now and admit that. She knows she did. She asked me to come down Gloucester to frickin' bend her over at one point. If she wants to come in, she can come in. Jen's already admitted. You haven't tried hangers on, guys.
Does anyone know the law?
You don't turn on someone because of that.
If he's saying where Lizzie's location is, and that
I want
box
peace, I want love, but I want the truth. Someone that's, said about these voice notes. I've admitted to voice notes. I'm allowed to flirt. I'm a 41-year-old man. I'm allowed to flirt. But I only intervened when I saw this rubbish being posted. I was like, who is that girl? I don't know her. But there's no messages. Just garbage, guys. And if someone else would want to talk like Claire, I'd love Claire in the box. If someone else would want to talk, it's actually illegal what they've done. It's defamation of character. Look, going into Scotland, people running a narrative is ridiculous. It's defamation of character. I'm allowed to flirt, guys. I'm openly flirting. I take my top off, I dance. I'm not hiding it. Someone like Michelle getting Wolf and other creators involved in Reese. What's a load of garbage?
Why did they get Wolf involved?
To make up stories. What if it was them?
This is him that's never talking about you again.
What's a load of garbage getting other people involved in it? How pathetic.
Can you ask Claire to request a box, please?
Oh, no, to get a cup of tea and sit in his car.
No, blocking people. They were talking about me on the FYP.
Is that a P on his cup?
I've never spoken to them. They've never claimed I have.
Of what, Cheryl?
Lizzie and Jen.
A P?
Have, and I'm
on his T-shirt?
On his top that he just drank it?
Oh, I don't know.
Because they were speaking about me on the FYP and I got sent a screen recording. What are you on about? Doesn't make sense what you're saying. And of course I'm irate. People keep saying, oh, your tone, you're a narcissist. We've got Ali in here. Ali's a psychologist.
People are writing, you sound obsessed with Michelle.
Yeah, Ali, of course I'm irate, guys, because they've made up this story. I've got a 17, 15 and a 13-year-old daughter. Of course I'm irate. I don't want to hear
it. Do better then, Tim.
I don't know.
Do better if you've got daughters of that age.
Listen to his voice. He's irate. Utter garbage. Of course I'm irate. He's made up lies about me. All I've done is flirted with people. To and forth, back and forth. And if Lizzie wants to come in and admit that now, we've already had it from Jen. If Lizzie wants to come in and admit that now, this go. But Ali would be good to have him.
Ali, can you request a box? Because
you can't see Michelle. What? I don't even know Michelle. What are you about?
Claire's got a band.
Claire's got a band.
Say my name.
I've never spoke to Michelle, guys. It's just a narrative. They've already admitted that they've made this freaking fabricated 16-year-old up. Where's the messages? Oh, still, I've never spoke. Just ridiculous. Look what they're trying to do.
But he said earlier there was a 16-year-old, but she was legal.
Ali, did you want to say?
Did he not say that earlier? And now he's saying it's fabricated.
I just want to say that it's funny that it's claiming.
He said earlier she was 16, but it's legal.
Like I don't know, this kind of
Can I
voice note
Can I just ask if he's
from his
if
feeling
he's
is
saying
you will show up suddenly and just, oh baby, you know, you're gonna
It was
do
to
that
and fro.
if
It was back and forth.
no, you're gonna do that if you allow it. You allow it.
he did, wee man? You're right. He did. I
We
definitely
just
heard
say
him say
to
that.
people that didn't hear, those messages were run through a police database and came back as deep fakes, which means Lizzie had deleted her part of the conversation.
Deep fakes would be his voice notes, no, which he admitted to. Claire used it yesterday.
Evidence.
It's just defamation of character, making up this. What they did was very illegal, making up that 16-year-old with no messages. Oh, she's deleted the messages. There's over 1,000 fake. Remember, I don't know who she is. There's over 1,000 fake accounts of you.
It's all about revenge.
Yes, I've got it all.
Brother.
I have got the whole live yesterday.
Somebody felt like, oh, he didn't want me, I couldn't have him. Well, I will revenge. So it makes sense.
And that's what it's all over. And I've got no problem with those girls. You know what, Jen, I've got a lot of time for. And she even showed that in that box.
I was on that count. Michelle is famous.
She was like, yeah, of course I was flirting with you. And she even said, I got a lot of time for you. I got a lot of time for you. And no, it's not. We were communicating as adults. Why are you saying that?
By the way, that wasn't Jen's issue.
Those voice notes were to and fro. It wasn't just me. And I can prove that. If Lizzie wants to come in this fucking box, she can come in. She can come in. They were deleted. I don't know why she's run that narrative. Maybe like Annie said,
Right.
jealousy, revenge. She's willing. She's welcome in here anytime, guys.
Right, because someone who is clearly mentally okay won't show up suddenly just sending like this kind of voice note. I mean, there's a context after.
Yeah. And look,
He's not even listening to her. He doesn't even know what she just said.
They've already been proving to why they would post a picture of that girl with no messages, and all they had was a message on there saying, "Oh, I'm sorry he did that to you." There's over 1,000 fake accounts, guys. No messages. There's over 1,000 fake accounts. They message people daily. I would never do that. Defamation of character, trying to run someone's name into the ground. We just need Lizzie now. Jen, the other ones aren't nothing to do with it. We just need Lizzie now to come in the box and come talk. Like they were running a narrative over there. It's absolute garbage, guys. They're trying to bring me down, defamation of character. I'm a single guy. I've been single 3 years. It's illegal for them to share these voice notes. It's illegal. It's illegal, and it's most certainly illegal to make up a load of bollocks when they haven't got messages or anything. Oh, she deleted them. What a load of rubbish. That girl was never in my Discord. And then they said, she said you messaged her on TikTok. Where did the Discord come into it? And they've actually apologised for this.
Yeah, he's got 175
Any of those girls are doing this to clout hunt to get views.
Yeah, we're clouting that
sitting on
shite,
2 views. Now she does lives about me and she's, getting a few more. Anytime that, all I need to prove, guys, we've already proved the 16-year-old was a load of fabricated bullshit. They've even apologised for that. Jen, I was only talking to 2 women. Jen, one of them said, yes, that I was talking to you romantically. We just need Lizzie now, and I'm prepared to do that anytime. Anytime.
Someone said Lizzie is live right now.
Anytime, because it's getting ridiculous. They shouldn't have even shared. They shouldn't
Upsy
have even
Daisy's
shared
asking for
voice notes.
more.
It's absolutely despicable. Despicable behaviour.
No, it's
Despicable.
illegal that someone reports you without your consent.
I'll be right back,
It's
guys.
despicable behaviour.
All right.
It's despicable behaviour. Like sending private voice notes. Telling me in the live, oh yeah, come down, like what? Come round when she was with her mate one night. Ridiculous. It's like, I've got no problem with any of those women. I don't know what their bitterness and vindictiveness towards me is. Ridiculous. It's all over jealousy. But look.
Yeah, let's get Lizzie in. Zen, do you know who Lizzie is? Can we share to Lizzie?
I wanted to come back here to try and talk to some of you that wanted to listen. They've already admitted that I'm never going to message anyone again from TikTok. I can assure you that. I'm never going to message anyone again from TikTok. But remember, I am a single person.
What's up?
It wasn't. Look, it's despicable they've been shared. But look, I'm not denying the voice notes, they're mine. But when they make up other stuff like this ridiculous, like that girl, when they make up other stuff like that, that's when it gets vindictive. That's when it gets toxic. That's when it gets awful. It's awful doing that. Making up stories is despicable. You took it too far. You know what? When they were saying about the voice notes, I was like,
Also, doubtless did.
Was it in the box? It's in my
you took
box.
it too far. Hey, Bazza, and it's awful what they're doing. I'm ready to talk to anyone, guys. Ready to talk to anyone. What, Kerry, did you have anything to say on it?
I just think she showed guilt the minute that she deleted everything the next morning, because I know for a fact that somebody recorded the live because they said
Kim showed guilt when he deleted
in their boxes while I was in their live. And I will be.
I just want things. I just want to get. Look, I'm never going to talk to anyone on TikTok again. That is for sure. I'm not going. I'm looking to meet someone. I've been for 20 years, divorced 1 year. Never going to talk to anyone on TikTok again because look, they've got the power to share these messages, which is disgusting. Private voice notes. Are you telling me that you've never sent private voice notes? You know, back and forth, back and forth. Are you telling me you've never done that? Of course I have. I'm a man. I'm not denying that. I'm not denying the voice notes, but they were back and forth. She wanted me to
Coming from the top down. Are you going to speak to me? Are you going to speak to me?
Put something in the chat saying that she's probably embarrassed about her side of it. You know what I mean? That's why she deleted it. But then she shouldn't have. She so shouldn't have put it on public platform.
Exactly. And you have voice notes talking certain innuendo. Clearly, she can't be embarrassed if you're not playing the other side. Why would she do that? She's clearly got something to hide. She just wants to make him look bad, and it's awful. We all saw how she came onto him over months. This didn't just happen overnight, everybody. This was over months. She flirted with him like, oh my God, ridiculous.
Thank you, Bionic Man.
God, it's sick. Just sick. It's awful.
And the worst part of this is that everyone is carrying with our demons, and that someone show up and bring more shit to our life is like, come on, dude, are you serious? Are you serious?
The thing is that
it is awful when people try and bring you down. And
I mean,
guys, stop mentioning Michelle, please. Michelle's nothing to do with this. Stop mentioning Michelle. She's nothing to do with this. Michelle, if you're watching, I don't have an issue with you. Nothing to do with this. You're just some little hanger on. Nothing. I don't even know you. Right, carry on, guys.
yeah, well, one of the people in these boxes is currently trying to do a mental health course and promoting her business. But guys, just remember that she's also trying to bring someone down who openly suffers with mental health problems. It's not fair. That's not right.
They're all talking like that, Kerry. They don't know how it's affected my mental health as a creator. Fabricating this girl that was 16, no messages, just fabricated her and posted it. He's been doing this.
Justice
No
for
proof. I
Michelle.
don't even know her.
Guys,
Thousands of fake accounts. Look how it's affecting my mental health. I'm willing to talk to. There's only 2 girls involved. I sent voice notes to 2 girls. One of them's already admitted she was flirting with me. I'm ready to talk to
Prey on other women.
already admitted it. We just got to get the other one in. I'm prepared to do that, guys. I'm prepared to do that. I'm single. I will never talk to anyone on TikTok again because sharing voice notes is illegal. And look what they do. I'll never talk to anyone on TikTok again. I'm willing to do it, guys. When you
Good,
come on and say
mission
manipulate,
accomplished.
most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I'm willing to talk to anyone. I'm in the box, willing. Bring it on. Come in.
what they should remember is that women can be manipulators as well, and especially when you're twisting the truth.
100%. I'm willing to talk to any of them. Everyone knows Holly Kelly, Andy, Peachy. They were just people I blocked. I've never even spoke to them. Just people I blocked.
Yes, he's been single for
The
3
only two I
years.
was speaking to romantically. I was speaking to 2 people romantically. I was interested in them, and this wasn't at the same time. It wasn't at the same time, guys. It wasn't at the same time. I was talking to Lizzie and I was talking to Jen, and yes, everyone could see there was something there. So look, I'm willing. Those 2 people, the only 2 people involved.
Oh, hang on, Mr. Whippy. Could you get Rob to message me, please? I've sent Rob a message. It's about.
Can I just say, any man that's on an app doing videos for motivating women, but then is speaking to multiple women behind the scenes, isn't a man that clearly cares about what he preaches on his page. You don't care about what you're preaching on your page. You don't care about how on your page and your videos, you're trying to make women feel validated when you're behind the scenes messaging multiple women and clearly giving multiple women
I sent him a message.
the thought that there's something going on when there isn't.
Yes, please. Both Kerry and I
We both sent
tried to
messages.
reach out to Mr. Whippy.
Yeah, Mr. Whippy.
No, to Rob, Mr. Whippy. Sorry.
Know who he is.
And I'd also be very interested to see how many of them followers he has that are just under the name user.
It's a 16-year-old
He needs
thing.
to get over it.
By the way, I'm taking that to court.
But that's all I wanted to say. Bye, Millsy. Bye, everyone.
Drop me out. Drop me out.
See you later, Chelsea.
Since he's taking the 16-year-old thing to court, he also wanted that 16-year-old in the box with him the other night.
I've never been banana before, guys. There's restrictions. Right, let me know when you come back, and then maybe you keep your camera off.
Hiya. He keeps getting reported. Hiya.
Hi. I was one of his mods for a while.
Good thing I'm a manager.
Oh yeah, what have you got have you got any juicy stories?
Just that he kept on saying shit like, oh, I don't know her because his mods are like completely rogue. And then, like, I was one of his big gifters as well.
What do you mean, like brainwashed?
Huh?
Like brainwashed?
Yeah, I think so. I've said before, like, he grooms them all.
You know why he unmodded you? Did he tell you why?
No idea. If you're going for 2 days, if you don't go into his life for 2 days, that's what seemed he would do.
So
And I says, well, you've unmodded me. He says, oh, that's because you weren't here. But I was only gone for like 2 days. But his mods make up shit too.
yeah.
And like I remember I text one of the mods as well, and I said, did I do anything? She says, no, not that I'm aware of. I have no problem with you. But it was other ones.
Oh yeah, we're talking to the crowd. Just getting
Fucking strange.
He is a strange man, a very strange man.
Yeah, going on the way he does. And it goes on about famous. Well, there's famous and then there's infamous.
Did he ever message you in a certain way?
No. And I never messaged him in a certain way neither. But all he would say is, I don't know you, who are you? But he would know who I was.
I thought he would say that he never knew who you were, so you weren't his mod.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
Something saying that there was my name and then there was another lady, Bionic Siren, and me and her names are quite similar. So and she was his mod too, or is or was, I don't know. But you don't forget the name Bionic. I don't know you. Who are you? Who is she? And they would talk about people as if they weren't there, but they are there.
Oh, really? To be honest,
It did that to me.
You had a good escape.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Like I went into his live a couple of times there because I'm still friends with Carrie. But I think it's friends with Carrie because he used to be the mod. So that's why I was able to go in.
Yeah.
Stays in his own lane. So has
Is Michelle in there, did you say, Millsy?
No, I'm just saying he keeps mentioning Michelle. After saying
Oh,
he
it's
doesn't
so
want to
weird.
talk.
He's not famous, he's just infamous.
I
Yeah.
went into Angie. The other two got shot down. She was like, oh my God, there's clout hunters.
Well, you had a lucky escape anyway.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm away from him.
Despicable. Sharing private voice notes is
Because
illegal.
I just, you see the shouting videos he used to do? Like that was triggering for me. Because I came from an abusive home. And all that yelling he does,
No messages at all.
that's just,
Oh my God, was it your Discord? I said,
I
yeah, of course
don't
it was my
know.
Discord. They've
and
apologised
like,
for that.
you don't sit and yell in your car if you haven't got anger issues.
One woman's
Or like
already admitted
emotional problems.
No, he's doing it so he gets vulnerable women to feel like
I'm a single guy, I can feel
they
it.
how do you say it, Millsy?
Them telling me I'm a narcissist because I'm
Like I remember one of the lives, he fucking invited his mod men, and then the next thing he starts asking them about their abuse. And I said to him, I commented, did you actually like ask them Are you okay to talk about that? You've just like asked these questions on me. And the lady that was talking, she's Rowena. And like she seemed a bit taken back about being asked these questions, and she was clearly uncomfortable. But he was still wanting her to talk about it.
Legally allowed to
So
share.
he was asking them about what they were through.
About their trauma.
With women, I was.
And like I said, like I like, have you asked her, is she okay by talking about stuff like that?
Come in the box.
Just say, because he keeps saying that Jen admitting to flirting with him. Jen's issue was never the flirting. The issue was the voice note that was sent to her. He called her a bitch, got upset because she got a boyfriend, never said he was joking in that voice note, and it triggered her massively. She then went to one of his mods and told her and got called stupid and then blocked by the mod, which is the mods that's hosting this live right now for him. So Jen's issue was never flirting. She admitted she flirted with him, but it was that he triggered her by leaving that voice note, but he's played it off as if he was joking. He then apologised for how she felt, and has continued to call her obsessed, infatuated with him on live ever since.
So, Holly, I can't stay long because I'm obviously with my kids, but I'm Lizzie. And the more the man keeps doxing my city is the more evidence I'm going to have to sue him with a lawsuit. He also needs to remember, so does his mods, I have multiple videos of them calling me a bloody NONCE. So they carry on because I'm done.
Yes,
and he wants to keep
welcome.
telling bloody TikTok that I offered him around my house to bend me over. Carry on, Tim Coles, and I will hit you with a lawsuit bigger than you can fucking know.
He just
That
makes
seems
shit
to
up.
be that seems to be his kind of get out of jail card. He keeps saying that you kind of send him similar voice messages, so it's okay that of what he sent you back. That seems.
I can't go on my account on a box because I'm still bananaed.
He just comes out with a jealousy card all the time. That's all it comes down to. Jealousy. Why the fuck would you be jealous of a man like
I got
that?
screen recordings from him in my live the other night, and he was sat there going, "Oh, Tina, you said I flirted with you because I took my top off. I could have had you like that. Levels, darling.
Wow.
You could never take me on. Oh, Lizzie, you would jump over a 10-foot wall to get to me and give your right arm if we
He
could."
thinks all women want him, apparently, pretty much.
No, but it's the way he degraded me, saying, "Oh, clicking his fingers and saying he could have had me like that," and then
Like snap, you'd be around.
like, who are you to say that?
Yeah. Like he must think he knows what women really want. It's like that movie with Mel Gibson. I know what women really want. He must be able to read minds.
Yeah.
And my sister is the one that's hosting him on that live. She blocked me because I had an opinion on him that she didn't like. She then threatened, once we started making videos, to give him my address, which I have children living here. She's also been told by him that he's in love with her, he wants to be with her, and then there was another mod that he was saying the same things to. He couldn't decide which one he wanted. He wanted both of them to have a party with him, which they agreed to.
Shit.
It's madness.
So this is your own sister?
Yeah, that's my sister.
I'm sorry to hear that. That's sad about your sister.
It's okay. She likes to say that's no sister of mine, that's no sister of mine. And I've made it very clear that when she's blocked by him, which will happen eventually when the money dries up,
come back, yeah.
She will come running back to me and go, "Oh, I'm really sorry," and I do not have time for her. Threatened to give my address out to him. She doesn't know him, she's never met him, she's a mod for him. And it's just that I can't fathom, putting your family at risk like that.
They get caught into that trap of being a mod, and being a mod is just so overrated.
Is it true that he treats the mods all the time?
We have, so
I believe so.
One of his mods, Kelly, which is the person that he was talking about, she was a mod for him for, it wasn't just a few days, like he says. She was a mod for him. She then got demodded. She then gifted him again and got modded straight back again.
Same thing to me. Same thing to me. Same thing to me. If I would be gone out of his life for a day or two, he would unmod.
Well, I'll be honest with you. You have got a lot of people behind you. You have. Michelle's done a live. Millsy's just done one. A lot of people Do you know what I mean? So the best time to speak your truth is now. Get it all.
That's what we're gonna do.
Like, and if we're all saying the same stuff.
We're sending everything over to Alicia, so she's got all the proof. She's gonna do it live.
I've made a Discord with all the evidence in. I'm just getting a few bits and bobs here and there to like clear it all up, and then I'm gonna send it all over to Alicia and whoever else wants it, and you can have all the evidence. It's all uncut. It's all like, obviously we edited it because we were putting it on TikTok, so we had to bleep out a few words. That's all we ever did. That's all we've ever doctored, I guess, if you wanted to say that, but we added bleeps into it. And yeah, so we have a whole Discord of every single voice note.
So, but it's the end of the day, we're all just gifters, aren't they? It's just gifters, yeah. But we're not actually real people.
The only thing is, if you're going to do exposures, you have to make sure that you've got everything to cover exactly what he's going to come back with and say. So make sure, obviously, because the last time I think you guys said that it was your first time doing it and you didn't really, have everything and whatever. So, sit down and make sure between you all that you've got every base covered so that he's got nothing that he can come back with.
Can I ask if any of his mods are male? Are any of his mods men, or is it just all women?
I haven't seen any male.
Yeah.
But like I said, we held our hands up and we said that we screwed up with the 16-year-old and we should have done better. I've held my hands up and took accountability for that. But that doesn't mean that we doctored it. That doesn't mean we fabricated it. It weren't any of our accounts. When I checked that account, there was videos from 2023. So does that mean that we've had that account for 2 years and we're just waiting to use it to someone?
Also, in Claire's live yesterday, the woman that made us aware that this account was 16, Ruthless Donna, I think she's an awareness page as well. She said yesterday that she's currently working with that account and someone else that knows how to get messages back and all of that to get the account back.
Yeah. Yeah, just get your truth out there, guys, while you can. That's all I can say. Just work together.
Well, Lizzie's desperate to get you in the box. Desperate. He's been talking about you all bloody afternoon.
At least he remembers your name.
She's not going to go into the box because of the way he spoke to her. Like, we were on our live and he came in and the way he spoke to her was absolutely disgusting.
It's either one of the mods, I fucking can't remember her name, but I used to be friends with her, but then she started taking the piss out of me because I was talking about my dogs being cremated because they were in a car accident and they got ran over, and her and her other friend started to fucking laugh about it.
Okay. Miss J's trying to get in the box, but he's not letting them in. Although he did say he will speak to anybody at all.
In that live, she won't let anyone in that isn't a supporter. And the only reason he got in a box yesterday was because Claire is a supporter of his and it's in the agency.
Yeah.
The thing is, this man uses his platform of helping women with abuse, mental health, but he openly flirts with them and manipulates him, so they end up gifting him. It's all to line his own pockets.
I think he
pretty
actually
much predates on the poor woman who's been went through mental health abuse.
I think from each interaction with each woman, he picks up pointers of how to do it better every time.
Vulnerable.
So we learn from one
women, he
woman.
openly flirts with them, so they gift him. He makes them feel wanted, special, so that in turn they gift him bigs.
Yeah. And when the modern comes
That's all his
along,
platform's about, is for him to line his own pockets. He doesn't care about the women, he doesn't care about helping women.
But his videos are aimed at women that have been in abusive relationships or suffer with mental health.
and like he says, he was in an abusive relationship.
And abuses them in his own way by doing that, but financially abusing and
he openly flirts with them, which no one, if you want to help women with, it's been through all this, you wouldn't openly flirt with them.
It's disgusting. The power dynamic as well.
I'm not saying all, but a lot of women who's been through it, they'll feel wanted, special. So what are they going to do in return to get more of his attention? Gifted.
Yeah. And he's using these 2.0 followers as well. Like,
and his reward for the top gifters is being the mod.
More attention from him.
Yeah, but he's coming here and he's like, I'm not giving you the views. Why should I give you the views? Like, his ego is so bad.
Yeah, that's why when he jumped in our box on Saturday night, he came in on a fake account and he sat there for ages in the box, not talking. Kay said to him, "Oh, Tipsy, are you there? Are you there?" Nothing until we started talking, and it was just shout, screaming, and then the live got bananaed, like, because he dropped out and he was like, "Well, I wasn't allowed to talk," but he was the only one talking, and we have recordings of it.
He basically, you know how he was on this live, Millsy, where he was just screaming over everyone.
Yeah.
That's what he was like on my platform.
Yeah, that's what he does, because he's trying to shut you down. But the thing is he doesn't understand that a lot of the people that sit in with us are all quite strong people with voices, and like we won't allow people to talk over us, and he can't handle it, and that's why he says, "I'm leaving if I don't get to speak." All they done was speak. Like,
and I think that what he hasn't picked up yet, women have been abused, come out mostly stronger in the end, and they won't take the shit.
And it just keeps threatening legal action.
He's just scaring. He's just scaring.
It's all scare tactics.
Everybody that's trying to get in the box just now to
TikTok manager and get all our accounts banned. Go ahead.
Everybody that's trying to get in the box just now, like Baza and Miss J and all these people, he's all just saying that they're only here for clout. So he's not allowing them in.
No, he won't. Even Kerry said earlier, we're not going to let anyone in that we don't know or isn't a mod. Why would you not?
What he wants is them over onto his platform so he can do what he did to Kay the other night.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's what he wants to do.
I went over to Kerry's platform after my live got bananaed, and I tried to sit there and have a civilised conversation with him and he just kept throwing up the 16-year-old. And I was trying to prove to him, that it wasn't a fake account and that it wasn't any of us and whatnot. He just wasn't listening, and he reduced me to tears. And I went over to Holly's live, and I was crying and I was panicking and like I was really bad. And then he was like, "Oh, she's crying. Well, she deserved to be spoke like that," and blah blah blah. Like, okay, but you're an advocate for women, but you're allowed to talk down to a woman that bad.
And they've also said that because Lizzie wore low cut tops on live with him, it was okay for the voice notes to be done.
She was asking for it, pretty much, is what he says.
This guy is getting me really angry because I've been with an artist before.
If you wear low cut tops and that, you're asking for it, apparently.
People like that, you will not get through them at all. You will not get through to them at all. There's no talking to them. There's no going through them. Honestly, like.
Yeah, his mind's just like concrete, it's set in stone.
Really
I know it's outskirts. Sorry. I'm gonna have to drop. I've got stuff to do. My phone's dying.
No, guys, listen. I'm going to drop off anyway. If you want to go in and watch him, he's still on live. He's on the account Kerry's Crazy Life. You can pop in and watch it in there.
Yes, I'm going to go too, guys. Thanks for letting me in.
All right, thanks everybody.
Bye. Thank you.